guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. So in today's video, I have this gorgeous peach toned makeup tutorial for you guys. Now this makeup tutorial was actually requested by someone named Sania Siddiqui. So I do want to give her a big shout out and a big thank you for supporting my channel and subscribing and leaving me such sweet comments. So she commented on one of my videos asking me to pretty much do a peach toned makeup tutorial, and she listed a couple of palettes that she would want me to try out and use for the tutorial, and so I ended up grabbing one of the palettes that she requested and recommended, and that is the Sweet Talk palette by Colourpop Cosmetics. This is such a beautiful peach toned palette, you guys, and I'm so happy that I ended up purchasing this palette. I'm definitely going to be using this a lot, especially with spring being just around the corner. This is such a perfect spring palette, you guys. So pretty much I played with this palette today and created this stunning makeup look for you guys. So if you're interested in seeing how to get this makeup look, then make sure to keep on watching. Okay, you guys, so I already went ahead and I got my base done, and I also got my lids prepped and ready to go. So for foundation today, I went ahead in with the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I absolutely love this foundation so much. I've been using it for so many years, and I'm in the shade Natural Beige. So I went ahead in and I put that on all over my face. And for my lids, I went ahead in with the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I just blended that out and then set everything in place with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. Now you don't necessarily have to use this specific concealer. You can use any concealer of your choice and also any setting powder of your choice, and your lids will be prepped and ready to go. So I'm really excited to be jumping into the Sweet Talk palette by Colourpop. This is not a new palette, but it's new to me because I recently got it and I've never used this palette before. So this is what it looks like. I'll give you guys a really nice close-up at how beautiful these colors are, you guys. Just the perfect peach tones. I'm so excited to play with this. So to start, I'm gonna go ahead in with the shade called Work It, and I'm just grabbing this color on a big fluffy brush, and I'm going to blend this out onto my crease. And I'm also just taking that color and kind of pulling it downwards and onto kind of like that outer portion of the eyes, just to have that nice outer V shape start to form. I do want to mention that I am loving the quality of the shadows in this palette. Super easy to blend out, and you can see there's really nice pigment, and I'm just in love with this one specific color that I'm playing with right now. It is so beautiful. So next I want to go ahead in and just cut my crease a bit, but I don't want to do the entire lid. I think I'm going to do just like 2/3 of the way out. You guys will see that's usually what I do anyway. So I'm just going to do like my usual cut crease situation. And I'm going to be using the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer to do so. Again, use any concealer of your choice. I'm just using this one because that's what I'm using today. And for my brush, I'm using my Morphe M410 brush. So this is pretty much what I want to do on both eyes, so I'm going to quickly do the other eye off camera and then we will continue. Okay guys, so I'm all done cutting my crease. Next I'm going ahead in with the shade Catch Me, and just using a small flat brush, I'm going to pack this color onto my entire lid. Next, I'm grabbing the shade Meadow, and I'm just gonna go ahead in and apply this color onto like the outer portion of the eye right here, but not like the complete outer corner, just like this middle area right here. Just kind of blend that into the inner corner pink shade that we applied. going back in with the brush that I applied Catch Me with, I'm just going to make sure that area where those two colors meet are nice and blended. So going back in with the crease shade Work It and the same brush, I'm just going to blend that color onto the outer corners and just try to create that nice outer V. And it's okay if it's not perfect because we will clean it up with concealer. Just grabbing the shade Work It, which is the crease shade. I'm grabbing this on a Morphe M456 brush, and I'm just going to dust that onto the crease again just to make sure everything is nice and smooth and blended together and there's no harsh lines. I'm just gonna go ahead in with the shade West Side, and taking this color on my Morphe M441 blending brush, I'm just going to concentrate this color on the outer corners of my eyes just to add a little bit more like dimension to the eyes. Alright you guys, so that is pretty much it for my eyes. Now you already know the drill. I want to take a break from the eyes, work on the face a little bit, and then I'll go back in and wrap up the eyes. So for concealer, I'm going to go ahead in with the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer and just conceal my face. And you'll see with my concealer, I'll just clean up the edge of the eyeshadow just like that. And you can see it looks nice and clean. And to set everything in place, I'm going in with my Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. And you guys already know I'm gonna just put some around my mouth as well for brightening. So while everything is baking and setting in place, I'm gonna go ahead in and do my eyeliner. For eyeliner, I'm going in with the Hyper Easy Brush Tip Liner by Maybelline. So I'm done with my eyeliner. Now I'm gonna go ahead in and just wipe away the Mercier Translucent Setting Powder because it's all done setting on my face. So next I'm gonna go ahead in and do my brows. For brows, I'm going in with two products. First, I'm gonna go ahead in with the Merit Volumizing Pomade in the shade Black Brown. I love this product, you guys. If you guys are interested in seeing like a full review of this product as well as the entire Merit line, I will have the video linked up here and also down below in the description so you guys can check that out. Merit is pretty much a new minimalist beauty brand that recently released, and I did a full review and I am loving their products. I'll also leave a link down below where you guys can shop directly if you guys want to check out their products yourselves. So what I like to do is first go in with the pomade, and I'm just going to brush my brows out. So now I'm just gonna let my brows dry for just a couple of minutes, and then I'm going to go ahead in with the Ka-Brow product by Benefit, and then I'm just going to sharpen out like the edges, like the inner portions of my brows, as well as just like the tail. I just wanna clean it up and make sure it's a nice shape. So while we're waiting for my brows to kind of dry so I can go ahead in and just finalize the shape of the brow, I'm just gonna work on my lower lash line. So I'm gonna go ahead in with the shade Work It, and I'm just taking this color on a angled brush and I'm going to smoke it out onto my entire lower lash line. Next, I'm grabbing West Side, and using that same angled brush, I'm just gonna dust that color on like the outer portion of the lower lash line, just to add a little bit more dimension and depth to the eyes. Okay guys, so I'm all done with my lower lash line, and now I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap up my brows because the pomade is all done drying. So now I'm just going to touch up my brows with the Ka-Brow. Alright you guys, so that is pretty much it for my brows. Now I'm going to go off camera quickly and wrap up my eyes. I'm going to put on some falsies and also some mascara. So for falsies, I'm going to be going ahead in with the Kiss No. 1 lashes. And for mascara, I'll be going ahead in with the Merit mascara. So you guys, again, if you're interested in purchasing this product or trying it out for yourselves, or if you just want to check it out on their website, I'll have the link down below in the description. Alright you guys, so eyes are complete. Now I'm gonna go ahead in and just set my cheek area in place with some translucent setting powder before I go ahead in and I contour, and that's mainly because I will be powder contouring and I don't want the product to go on patchy on my face. So just by setting it in place, it'll ensure that everything kind of applies smoothly. So to start with the contour, I'm grabbing my Iconic London palette, and I'm going to go ahead in with this shade right here. I'm just going to take a little bit of this shade right here from the Iconic London palette, and I'm just going to apply this color down the bridge of my nose with my finger, just tapping it on. Just taking a small beauty blender, I'm going to blend these two lines out. For blush, I'm grabbing the Color Icon blush in Nudist Society by Wet n Wild. And I'm also just going to apply the tiniest bit of blush on the tip of my nose. So just to highlight the rest of my face, I'm going back in with the Iconic London palette, and I'm just going to grab this shade right here. Just gonna go ahead in with my beauty blender and just really let this highlight melt into my face. Just kind of bounce it on top and slowly blend it into the skin. Alright you guys, so the very last thing I have to do is my lips. So I'm gonna go ahead and line them with the Colourpop Lippie pencil in the shade Beeper. And for lipstick, I'm actually going to go ahead in with a gloss. I'm going to go ahead in with the Fenty Beauty Cream Gloss in the shade Honey Waffles. Alright you guys, so that is pretty much it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. And of course, all the products that I used today will be listed down below in the description box, so make sure you guys check that out. And of course, if you're interested in trying out the Merit Beauty products, I will have a link down below in the description where you guys can go ahead in and directly shop. And of course, if you guys ever have any suggestions on videos you would like to see from me, please do comment down below and let me know, and I'll definitely try and follow up on those, just like how I did today by doing this peach makeup tutorial for Sania. So you guys, that is pretty much it for today's video. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys!